We have to prepare for a direct hit.
And so we are not in stable territory yet. We're still kind of moving as the storm moves.
Our goal is to continue to be over-prepared, and our goal is to be underwhelmed.
That you can always rebuild, you can always repair property, you cannot restore a life if it is lost.
State and national leaders are preparing for Hurricane Matthew as it makes its way towards American soil. The common message, don't mess around with Mother Nature. Good evening, I'm Angela Green.
And I'm Ken Watling. Thanks for joining us tonight. Communities around the east are also urging residents to prepare should Matthew head back this way. From preparations, evacuations to postponements, WNCT has everything you need to know to help you get through the storm. Hundreds of people evacuated Ocracoke Island today. All visitors were ordered to leave. Hyde County commissioners issued the mandatory evacuation last night. Visitors like Alan Becker were forced to cut their trip short. He tells WNCT cars were lined up since 5 o'clock this morning. The Swan Quarter Ferry ran at capacity for most of the day. Becker says he and others did not take the warning for granted.
Well, I think the biggest thing for us is, we always want to make sure we're safe, but when we started seeing the projections of what this hurricane could possibly do, we knew that we needed to get off in time.
Residents and property owners have until Thursday evening to leave the island. A mandatory evacuation has also been ordered for the Cape Lookout National Seashore.
Heading to the coast, some residents are putting up any property that could get damaged. As WNCT's Elizabeth Tu reports, others say it's still too early to do any preps.
Behind me, you can see some people still removing their boats from the water here at the Emerald Isle Public Boat Dock as residents prepare for Hurricane Matthew.
You always got to prepare for the worst and expect or hope for the best.
Wednesday afternoon, the Emerald Isle Public Boat Dock was one of the busiest places on the island.
Well, right now we're pulling the boats out of the water. We're going to go back to that house and pull all the kayaks and all the plants, and we're going to probably board up the windows.
Boat owners by the dozens removed their vessels from the water to take them to storage until the hurricane passes. The impending weather is also on many business owners' minds.
Add businesses off dramatically because the people that are around working, they're boarding up or pulling their boats or whatever, and the people that are on vacation, they're sitting there worried about, do I leave? Do I stay?
Few homes on the island have been prepped for the impending effects of the hurricane, and many residents say they are hoping the storm stays far away from our coast.
It's looking like it might be one of the worst ones I've been through. It's my home, it's everybody's home. It's a beautiful place. We hate to see it get, destroyed by a storm.
Many of the residents I spoke with told me they're going to wait until tomorrow to determine if they will board up their homes. In Emerald Isle, Elizabeth Tu, 9 on your side.
The state marine fisheries are asking fishermen to keep an eye on Matthew. Officials say to prepare, remove gear from the water, including crab pots and gill nets. Now, despite the uncertainty of Matthew here in Pitt County, lots of people are stocking up on the essentials. Hurricane checklist include generators, flashlights, and plenty of water. One shopper told WNCT she's shopping now to avoid the last-minute rush. Lowe's store manager Joshua Howell says buy what you need while it's still in stock.
Just be prepared. It's better to be safe than sorry. Better be over-prepared and underwhelmed than being not unprepared for the storm.
Howell says supplies are going fast, but even if they do run out of inventory, the store should have time for one last shipment before the storm hits.
While most are just making sure they have the necessary supplies for this weekend, people in Bertie County hope the rain goes in a different direction. WNCT's Allie Weatherton talked with Windsor residents who say they are stressed out just thinking about another storm coming their way.
As many people continue to clean up from the flood that happened a few weeks ago here in Bertie County, one thing on everyone's mind is Hurricane Matthew. It's been a roller coaster of emotions for Annette Jernigan.
But this is my living room, dining room area.
She's still trying to repair damages from September's floods. Now she has to worry about Hurricane Matthew.
It's scary because you don't know what to move. My washer and dryer is still inside. Haven't moved that out yet. Still have a freezer in there.
She and her family moved out of this home and into a rental for the time being. Jernigan says she's not starting to fix anything until Matthew is out of the picture.
We're hoping, praying it's going to scoot on out and leave us alone.
Business owners in Windsor feel the same way. Most shops remain closed as repairs are made. Cheap smokes move locations. Owner Sheenika Outlaw says she's already lost thousands of dollars during the last flood and doesn't want to go through that again.
Over the recent years, we've lost so much. Like I said, the previous hurricanes has impacted this town so much, and just the thought of another one yet again is just it's very sad.
Many people say they hope the Casheye River goes down enough not to flood and cause a headache for the people in the community. Jernigan says it's going to take months, maybe even longer, if Hurricane Matthew hits here in Bertie County to move back into their home and get back to normal. In Bertie County, Allie Weatherton, 9 on your side.
The Small Business Administration has issued a disaster declaration for Bertie County for damages from Tropical Storm Julia. Martin and Washington counties were also approved. Now those counties can get federal assistance. As many community members worry about the hurricane, they're asking what is being done to make sure the town of Windsor doesn't flood again. Mayor Jim Hoggard says the town had a meeting this morning to evaluate how to move forward. His main goal is to make sure the Casheye River doesn't overflow into the town. He says right now, crews are working to clean culverts and cut down tree limbs.
After a storm event like we just had, there's a lot of debris around the pipes and culverts and so forth, and the ditches fill. So we just want them to be able to flow as much as they can.
Hoggard says all the animals from the zoo there were already moved to higher ground. He says everyone is staying ahead of the game and praying planning pays off.
ECU administrators have a plan of action for the storm. They'll have extra staff on hand this weekend. Students are off for fall break Monday and Tuesday, so many normal services like transit will already be suspended this weekend regardless of the storm's impact. Over the next couple of days, crews will move any potentially dangerous items the wind could pick up. ECU police will notify students and staff of the latest conditions and any university closings through the ECU alert system. Our First Alert weather team will continue to alert you on air, online, and on social media about any changes you may need to know about. Join in on the conversation using hashtags First Alert 9 and 9 on your side, tracking Matthew.